Hello, everybody, and welcome to What is Artificial Intelligence, AI? A simple ethical introduction for everyday people and small businesses, brought to you by Alethea Systems, and my name is Maria. So, what is AI? This is a non-technical definition. Artificial intelligence refers to computer systems or software that looks at large amounts of information and uses patterns to help make decisions, recommendations, or predictions. What AI is not, it's not human, it's not a person, it's not conscious, it's not neutral, and it's not magic. It reflects the data, information, values, and goals given to it by people and/or institutions. Here are a few everyday examples of AI. Netflix and Spotify recommendations, Google Map traffic predictions, the spam filters in your emails, social media feeds, fraud detection in banking. Now, how does AI work? AI doesn't think like a person. It learns from data or information by spotting patterns and then uses those patterns to guess what might happen next or what choices are likely. Now, AI can do a lot of things, and here's some of the benefits of AI. AI can save time, reduce human error, improve accessibility, support medical and climate research, and even help small businesses grow efficiently. For example, think about Google Maps, for instance. It helps people navigate. And when it does work, you don't have to carry a bunch of maps with you or even ask other people for directions because Google Maps itself will give you the directions either by driving or walking or however you need to get somewhere. Now, there are a lot of risks when it comes to AI. AI systems can reinforce biases, reduce privacy, and operate without transparency. They can disrupt jobs and concentrate power into the hands of the few. So here we have the Amazon Bias AI hiring tool. This is a prime example of what is possible that can happen when using AI. Now, Amazon developed an internal AI system to help screen job applicants. The system was trained on historical hiring data from the company. This just means they used old information to screen the new information that was provided by the applicants. The historical data reflected years where the most successful applicants were men. So as a result, the AI leaned to downgrade any resumes that included any type of indicators associated with women, such as words, activities, or schools. Now, what went wrong? The AI system wasn't intentionally biased. It just used the information and the patterns that it was provided by Amazon. And this created a very large issue. But the risk wasn't completely visible at first. Only when later, after it was implemented, did they see this. Now, what happened? Amazon eventually stopped using the tool after discovering such bias. What is the key lesson in this one? Well, the problem itself isn't AI. It was the invisible bias carried by the data. If someone or if the risk had been clearly identified earlier, the system could have been redesigned or monitored differently. This could have been prevented. So here we have another good example. We have the automated home valuation errors, or Zillow's estimate. Those of you who don't know what Zillow is a website where people can look up their home values. They can find homes to or apartments to buy, sell, or rent. Now, Zillow built an AI system called Zestimate to predict home prices. Later on, they used AI to create the Zillow offers. It used AI predictions to buy and sell homes. Now, the risk was it worked well at first. In stable markets, it worked well. But due to the rapid changes in the housing market, it relied on old assumptions that didn't adapt quick enough. So what happened? Little errors became large financial risks, and this scaled across thousands of homes. AI was treated more confident than it should have been. People just let it do what it wanted to do. Human oversight was reduced. People weren't paying attention to it. And the market vitality exposed the system's limits. The risk signals, they were not clearly visible. And there wasn't enough people, there wasn't anyone looking at what was happening. So what was the outcome? In 2021, Zillow shut down Zillow offers and it laid off 25% of its workforce. It took losses of hundreds of millions of dollars. So what's the lesson here? The failure wasn't because of AI. The AI was not useless. It was the model. It was how it was built. And it didn't show their limits and it wasn't respected. Okay, the AI predictions are not guarantees. When AI risk isn't clearly surfaced, organizations may scale decisions too aggressively, and that's what happened here. Now, what is AI ethics? AI ethics refers to principles and values that guide how artificial intelligence systems are designed, deployed, and governed. Basically, what should AI be and what should it not be? Where should it have influence and where it shouldn't? And here we have the 5 pillars of AI ethics. These are the foundations. We have 1 is fairness. AI should not discriminate. 2 is the transparency. People should know when AI is being used. Have you seen it possibly in Facebook ads? Why is this popping up? Why is this happening? How did my phone or my computer know what kind of song I wanted to listen to or what kind of TVs I wanted to know? Like, people should be able to know when AI is being used. And accountability. Someone has to be responsible. It's important for people to know who to talk to or who to contact when something goes wrong. Privacy. It's also very important. Personal data needs to be protected. I want my data to be protected, and so should everyone's personal information be protected. And lastly, human oversights. Humans should remain in control. Humans should always be able to see what's going on and be able to fix any issues that could possibly happen. So, why is AI ethics important? Why does it matter? Well, AI affects hiring, credit, healthcare, education, and access to information. Ethical AI ensures technology serves people rather than controls them. Ladies and gentlemen, AI is here and people need to understand it. They need to understand the 5 pillars that I just spoke about. It is important to not be afraid of AI, to not be discouraged by AI, but to understand that AI is a tool that we can use to our benefit. Now we're here at Alethea Systems, and why does Alethea Systems exist? Now we believe in responsible AI starts with understanding. Before any of the rules, the tools, and before any of those enforcements, we believe that people, regardless, one person or small company, should understand and focus on the clarity, visibility, and conversations about AI and how it affects people and how it affects organizations. And we truly believe that for every problem, there is a solution. Because going back to the Amazon hiring tool and Zillow valuation cases shown earlier, the companies faced serious risks, not because they intended harm, but because of hidden assumptions, biases, and uncertainties. When AI systems are scaled without any clear risk visibility, small issues can turn into major financial, legal, and reputational consequences. But with the proper information, understanding, and ethical considerations, these risks can be reduced. And this is why Alethea Systems exists. We're here to make AI risk visible, understandable, and actionable for every person. And again, for every problem, there is a solution. Thank you very much. You can like and subscribe if you wish to learn more, and always give a comment when you have questions. Thank you and have a nice day.